These Hot Idiots is a podcast featuring our hosts, two full-grown adult men. Together, they watch teen drama and young adult-oriented television shows one episode at a time. These Hot Idiots is a comedy podcast and isn't meant to be taken as real criticism. This podcast uses adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey guys, welcome to Horses. What?
Welcome to Horses.
The only podcast that's about horses.
These horse idiots.
These hot horses.
Hot horse. No.
No.
No. Oh no.
No.
That's our My Little Pony podcast. No.
Oh no. Oh, back up.
Let's back it up. Let's talk about The Descent.
All right,
Yes,
The Descent.
we're going. I know we're going from a movie to a movie. It's a little weird. I don't get it either.
I'm Ash.
That's Ash, and I am Mega.
Yes.
We are talking about The Descent, the 2005 British horror film written and directed by Neil Marshall.
All right. Hey, remember that alternate ending?
Yeah, crazy alternate ending. You know, he went on to some decent stuff. He did Dog Soldiers, which was not a great start, but then The Descent happened.
Dog Soldiers sounds like it should be something about something way cooler than it is.
I think it is a werewolf thing, but it's not
I want it
good.
to be like a war movie, but everyone's like dogs. Kind of like
like some Watership Down shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like fucking Chicken Run, but we'll go with Watership Down.
He also directed the 2019 Hellboy that nobody really watched.
Hey, it had the guy from Stranger Things on it as a Hellboy, I guess.
Rough times. But
I like
wait,
that
hold
guy.
on. I mean, I like David Harbour, but also I think I just noticed. Hold on.
What?
Shit! I fucking wrote down the wrong notes. We're supposed to be doing the next episode of the Vampire Diaries.
I mean, that would be thematically. That would match up thematically, I think.
Yeah, we were supposed to be doing season 2, episode 12, The Descent. Not the movie. Why did we watch that movie?
Fuck, we didn't watch the episode. We should go watch it.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. Technical difficulties. All right, now that we've actually watched the episode, totally.
Yeah, we totally just watched the episode. I'll put some music.
Exactly.
Or I'll put fucking Andre the Giant going, look, 4 horses.
Roar horses. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's a sound clip of Andre. I brought some horses.
I brought some horses.
Oh, man.
What if I don't do that after?
What are we talking about doing it, and then it just doesn't happen?
This happens at the end.
That's our end clip, yeah.
I don't know, man. So we kind of got stuck in Twilight Zone for a while.
The eclipse, yes.
The eclipse.
Bad time.
And then I was so angry about Twilight Eclipse, I broke my headset.
You broke your headset, and I crashed into reading Breaking Dawn. I read at least like 7 chapters this week.
And after kissing a dog on the mouth, you got sick.
I did not kiss a dog on the mouth. Why would I do that?
I was trying to think, like, that. I feel like that'd be a fast way to get sick, right?
Would be, but why would I kiss a dog on the mouth?
So you wouldn't have to think about Twilight.
A point.
Okay, back to a pretty decent show for the most part. I've been enjoying it.
This was also a pretty good episode too.
There is one difference between last week and this week, and that is I was a little out of pocket last week.
Yeah, we went a little weird on the addendum episode of Eclipse.
I was a little delirious, so
he was high and I was dealing with heat, so our brains were not entirely on the level.
Yeah, I was functioning at half brain cell, so I feel like my opinions weren't wrong. It's just I said them in a really tactless kind of way.
Yeah, so
if
you're watching this in order, if you're listening to this in order, and you felt like
the order you should be watching it in,
which is the order you should be watching it, and if you felt like any of the jokes we made in the Eclipse addendum were kind of like offensive or hurtful or just weren't funny, we do apologize.
Yeah, I'm fucking getting ahead of the pass. I'm not gonna wait for someone to call me out. I'm gonna call me out. Yeah, Ash, you a bitch.
You can't cancel us. We were never valid.
I wasn't valid anyway.
All right, now let's talk about some doom, gloom, and personal growth.
All right, and horses.
That is actually the fucking bolded text for the summary.
What was the summary for last episode?
The last episode summary, I think we said it. It was Tyler faces his first transformation.
Oh, okay, that's kind of boring.
And this is doom, gloom, and personal growth, which is an actual
I think that's
episode.
verbatim.
That's just verbatim from what Damon said at the end of the episode.
We start out in the forest, and there's trees, and Jules is there. We keep not knowing who Jules is because there is a lot of women with like dirty blonde hair.
There's a lot of women with varying levels of blonde, and I thought this was Caroline for a second. I was like, oh wait, no, this is a darker blonde. This is
her hair's like too. You know, have you ever been to the hair dye section of a store? Like they got all the pictures of women's hair. Her hair's like 2 boxes to the left of Caroline's hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's 2 shades darker.
I'm trying to think of what brand specifically I usually see
Pantene
with this shit.
Or something.
It is like the box hair dye where they usually show the woman's hair.
Yeah, it's like a pretty looking woman in her hair, and then like the shade of her hair in like a little like 4R.
It's probably Revlon. I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Revlon. I've tried dyeing my hair with that shit. It smells.
Oh, Revlon?
No, like hair dye, like permanent hair dye. Oh my god. I dyed my hair red once, and it just looked like I killed like a cat in the bathtub, and it took like a whole month to get that out.
Yeah.
Jules is in the woods half naked, and there's a bunch of just torn up corpses next to some tents. And she's like, what should I do in this situation? Should I run away? Or should I get some lighter fluid and put them in a pile and attempt to burn the bodies in broad daylight?
In broad daylight. She's in broad daylight collecting up the bodies and burning them. Not trying to run in any way.
And then a fucking cop shows up. I was
park
laughing.
ranger.
Like a park ranger shows up, and I'm laughing so hard. I'm just like,
he's like, broad daylight. What are you doing, Jules?
What are you doing, Jules? Just get the fuck out of there. So,
she does pull some crocodile tears though here.
She's like, oh, my friends, and it's like, are you okay, lady? And it's like, oh yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine, but my friends are dead.
My friends are dead, and also they're in a pile, and I've got lighter fluid.
There's not suspicious at all.
So Jerry goes back to the police car and is going to report this in, and then she just like grabs a log and just beats his head.
Just cracks. I think his neck snaps at this.
Because I forgot that happened. Because then she's just talking to Caroline like she just like filed a police report and just got to go talk with Caroline's mom.
Yeah, Sheriff Forbes.
Yeah, she was talking to Sheriff Forbes like she didn't just beat one of the officers to death with a wood.
No, Jerry.
Rip Jerry. You were the best character in the show.
He only had a day.
He donated to orphanages.
He only had a day until retirement. He had a wife at home.
He had a wife and like,
or he had a girl at home who was gonna make his wife.
He had a kid on the way, and like every night, every weeknight, he'd go down to the church. He'd go to the church and make chili.
Jerry.
Rip Jerry.
I will remember you.
Leave the memories alone.
No, that's Ric Flair. Death is usually "I Will Remember You" by Sarah McLachlan.
Elena's at the Salvatore's, and Stefan's there, and he doesn't have a shirt, and they kiss.
Doesn't have a shirt on, I know. He looks naked. He does have underwear on, but it just, the initial shot made him look naked. It's like Stefan naked jump scare.
You.
Yeah.
You're naked in the shirt.
Put on a shirt, Stefan.
So they're doing this thing where, like, she's diluting Vervain and giving it to him, and he totally takes it real well. He's just like,
I think she also takes a sip because, she
Well,
then has
yeah,
she has in her system.
stops mind powers.
Yeah, it has in her system. It repels vampires.
They
But
talk about how originals compel other vampires, and then Stefan ponders what does originals mean? And I think it means they're the originals, Stefan.
it means that they are original generation vampires. It just seems kind of obvious, Stefan.
You consumed any vampire media?
Like really, Stefan, like pull up a copy of Vampire the Masquerade. I feel like that will give you a good idea of what an original is.
I was depressed today, and I had 2 story ideas pop up in my head because that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
One would be like a genre savvy person gets turned into a vampire, but also they don't understand all the rules of vampirism.
Because a lot of the media they consume don't know the actual like full details.
Yeah, so they just make a bunch of assumptions and fuck up. The other was like this weird game show where like it appears to be a game show, and then they just sort of have a zombie apocalypse, but only contained in like where the game show's being filmed.
A zombie apocalypse in a game show studio. Interesting.
Yeah, but that's part of the game. That was the other dream I had. That was the other idea.
Wipeout with zombies.
It's Wipeout, but you're getting chased by zombies. I don't know. John Cena's
Takeshi's
there.
Castle of the Dead.
Takeshi's Castle of the Dead. Rose is not doing well. Her all icky.
Getting worse, even though she's drinking blood.
She's drinking blood, and it's like blood heals it. And she's like, "Hey, Stefan, how's my back looking?" And it's like, great."
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Then he walks over because Elena shows up, and then oh, she's dead.
She gonna die? Oh, she is fucked. Like Elena,
female
like,
character,
vampire woman, older than the target demo, made out with me.
Joined the good guys. She's fucked.
She's fucked.
Stefan, Damon, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't. It's death flags, Elena. It's death
flags.
Kissed me, made out. There was a song. She's fucked.
Fucked.
And then there's just a barbecue.
I think there's just kind of a barbecue or something.
Smash cut to barbecue.
I genuinely do not understand what is going on here at this barbecue.
It's a school event. For some reason, school events are where Caroline talks to Tyler about his werewolf problem instead of in private.
Yeah, just out in public all the time. Just outside school.
This happened more than once.
This happened last episode, I think.
They
were discussing the chain up and shit before they were like their plans.
You almost got me there when you transformed in like your dungeon. Like one bite and curtains for me. And then Tyler just replies, "Go buy curtains?"
No. Tyler's like, "What? Who told you that?" It's legend.
Legendary curtains?
Legendary curtains. Legend of curtains.
The legend of curtains? Matt shows up.
The idea that
Matt shows up. No, it's Matt, because the shirt's got an M on it, and that means Matt.
That means Matt. Tyler has like a football jersey on, and Matt's got kind of like a Letterman jacket, but not with his name on the back, but it's just got the Mystic Falls like Timberwolves on it.
It's got the Timberwolves logo, and it's got a big M on the front.
Which is probably for Mystic, but we like the idea that Matt just assumes it's M for Matt, and that everyone on the team is Matt.
I mean, a Letterman jacket is supposed to be the letter of your name, right? So I'm Matt. Quarterback's Matt. The running back's Mattthany. I know.
Yeah, this is fucking defensive tackles, Matt.
Yeah, we're just fucking let's go, Matts. That's our rally cry, Matts. But apparently it stands for Mystic, and that's stupid.
It's silly. I understand for Mystic. This is Spoons High.
This is Spoons High, and I'm Matt. This is M. M for me. Matt.
M for Matt.
They kiss. She kind of pushes him off and leaves. Jules talks to Caroline's mom, even though she beat a cop to death.
She clubbed a cop to death, yeah.
I think this is the only time we see Alaric Saltzman.
He's mostly in shots. The people we don't see are Bonnie and Jeremy.
He's just drinking and is like, wolf alert. Woo.
There's a wolf at the grill. They're grilling a wolf?
Grilling wolves? Whoa, I wonder what that tastes like. My Vampire Diaries headcanon is everyone is really stupid for some reason. But the plot...
Bonnie is a criminal.
Bonnie's a criminal, everyone's an idiot, but somehow the plot progresses the exact same way just by sheer accident. That's my headcanon.
And Jeremy is selling ibuprofen behind the school.
And he's selling ibuprofen behind the school.
And convince me otherwise.
Somehow the only not idiot is probably Stefan, because he chokeslams.
And that just makes him great.
Stefan's also at the grill. He's going to ask Alaric to track down Isabel, and he kind of mules on it a bit and eventually caves and goes, all right, I'll give her number later. Rose is sick, so she's in Damon's room. Like, a bedroom is a room with a bed. I don't know why I wrote that.
I don't know either. I don't know what led that out.
Rose misses Trevor, and she's kind of delirious, but she does call Elena a coward. And then she starts talking about preparing the horses and having some blood.
Well, because she starts thinking about her home back, which was in England, and there were horses.
I miss Trevor and horses.
We just started going off about horses for the entire watch.
She said, like, my home had horses. It's like, not have horses.
Yeah, exactly. It was like 30 kilometers south of London. It was like St. Austell.
St. Austell. Only place that has horses.
Only place. The only place that still has horses, Elena.
That's not correct. And then she like drinks the blood, but she can't because it's like rabies. So she's got like hydrophobia and spits it out.
Well, I guess hemophobia, but you can't consume blood.
It's like hydrophobia, but with
like
blood.
Hydrophobia, but for vampires.
She attacks. Jump scare. Rose jump scare. She thinks
Rose jump scare.
Elena's Catherine, but why would she think that? Her hair's slightly different and nothing else.
Yeah, Elena has the straight hair and not the curly hair.
Yeah, couldn't you tell?
Eventually she snaps out of attacking and is like, "Oh my god, Elena, are you okay?"
Yeah, sure.
I'm good.
Alaric texts Stefan on a diegetic phone. It looks all right. It just looks like someone...
It is straight up just he's on his phone.
I was going to say, I think he's just on his phone and someone texts him. That's the effect. And it's like, keep it simple, really.
Probably at most they had to come up with a fake number to use for this scene, and that's probably not too hard to pull off.
Damon arrives at the Mystic Grill in the least conspicuous way possible. Just kind of sauntering in side to side like he's a snake man.
Looking all around.
He is not upset.
Not. This country is upset. The absurd prices.
I think the funniest thing to me for some reason is Stefan's got the basic ass iPhone ringtone. Like he didn't change it.
Like that. Yeah, it's like
the marimbas.
Like anytime... Oh no, I was just thinking it was just a little doot 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 doot. Just the little combination of doots.
No, it's a little marimba song.
Oh, it's a little marimba song?
Have you never heard...
Okay.
Yeah, have you not heard the iPhone ringtone?
I thought it was just little doots. I didn't know it was marimbas.
Damon made a promise to Jules. Jules is there, and Damon goes to sit with her after Stefan tells him not to. And she's like, "Hey,
don't attack her. You're in broad daylight.
I won't kill you if you tell me the cure for Rose's like werewolf bite rabies." And she's like, "Fuck you." So he stands up. It's like, "I'll kill you if you don't," and fuck you again.
You know what the cure is? Fucking kill her.
Kill that bitch.
That's the cure for vampire rabies.
Rose is flashing back because there's like signs of dementia when you get werewolf bite. And now she thinks that she's in the 1800s and that she's lost the right to vote.
They're gonna send my kids to the mines,
Oh,
Elena.
they're gonna work the coal mines, Elena. I can't vote. Uh,
Uh,
if I'm over 25 and I'm not married, I'm considered like used goods for some reason.
I'm unwanted, and also that's kind of still a thing in Japan, and that's weird.
That's real fucking weird, Elena. Also, they also just burned women who were single at the stake because they thought they were witches. It was a whole fucking thing. It was weird.
They're gonna burn me at a stake for being a witch because I don't have a boyfriend.
Because I don't have a boyfriend and I'm over 25.
Ah.
If she drowns, she's not a witch. If she lives, we can.
Yes, exactly.
That's how it
Because
works.
then she floats in water and therefore is weighs the same as a duck and is made of wood.
Yeah, exactly.
As we learn from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Rose thinks it's Catherine again and attacks Elena, and Elena like falls back in a way that she gets close enough to the window and she can just rip the fucking curtain open and start burning her, and that's kind of rad.
She makes a run for it too.
Yeah,
but then Rose jump scare.
Elena like gets grabbed by Rose, and then he starts digging her fingers into that fucking festering wound and manages to like bar the door with a dresser and grab a steak. Fucking Elena,
I think she rips like a piece of the dresser off to make it into a steak, and it's like, holy shit, Elena.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Got the dog in her. All right.
He starts begging Elena for help through the door, but she doesn't trust it.
Yeah, she's staying
school,
smart.
Matt finds Caroline in the weirdly dark locker hallway.
Honestly, the lighting here is a lot better than last season, where there is actual lighting and they're not just surrounded by darkness for some reason.
So Matt's just like, is there something you're not telling me, Caroline? Like, I don't understand why you're acting so weird. And she says that she loves him, and he's like, I think there's something more than I love you here. I don't. And then someone from the back, like some girl, is
Dana.
Matt, we need more burgers.
And we feel like Matt's made burgers before.
Maybe
like, this feels like a thing.
Can they not make burgers without Matt?
Does Matt just have really good burgers?
Are the schools like satisfaction rating going to go down because they don't got Matt burgers? Grilled with M's because that means Matt and not like Mr.
Yeah, he's got his own little like branding thing, like the McDonald's does, where they put that on the
like at the top
McGriddle.
Of the McGriddle, yeah, but it's like on top of the burger and it's for Matt.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a Matt burger.
Why don't we go down and go to Matt Donald's and get a Matt griddle? That M also stands for Matt.
Matt griddle.
Either he just bought a McGriddle and is calling it a Matt griddle, or it is a McGriddle but the branding is Matt's face. That's gonna be the fucking picture.
You're gonna have to fucking Photoshop You're gonna have to Photoshop Zach Rohrig's face on a McGriddle bun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god.
I gotta find a weird picture of Matt too.
Right? Or just like the first basic picture of Matt we can find. Look.
Yeah, get a Matt griddle. No, Mom, I'm supposed to be griddle.
Oh my god, that's like, why is this for a completely different wiki? There's the Alex Gilbert series wiki is like, what the fuck is that?
The Alex Gilbert series?
What the fuck is this? Is this a fan wiki of some kind? Like a fanfic wiki? Who is Alex? It's for a Wattpad fanfic? What?
I don't know.
Guys, fandom, you gotta fucking figure your shit out with wikis and what's allowable as a wikia.
Yeah, I don't understand wikis.
Holy shit! All right, so there's your pic. There's your picture of Matt.
Get a Matt Griddle.
That's a good picture.
Why did that take me to the McDonald's website?
What, Matt Griddle?
Yeah, they sell Matt Griddle.
Did not send me to. Did you put it with just with?
I don't know, man.
How do you spell Matt Griddle? Did you spell it with or without the space?
I
did not lead
I
me.
used without a space. It's just Matt Griddle.
It's just sending me pictures of Matt Riddle.
Known wrestler Matt Riddle, who currently does not work anywhere because he did some things.
He got real weird at an airport.
He got real weird with it, and it was on camera, so that was kind of the death knell of that.
All right.
Anyway,
so
Matt's got to make burgers. Elena sneaks around to find Rose again, because she like creeps through the Salvatore's the Salvatore house, and then she finds out that Rose left.
And it got dark, so she was in there for a while, I guess.
Yeah, it's dark now. It's dark out.
Yeah, which
it's weird
allows
that
Rose to escape.
I think Stefan's not answering on the phone. I would have just called Damon. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Damon jump scare, and then a ban.
And then a ban. Yeah, we take the Damon jump scare. I'm typing it down in my notes, Damon jump scare, and then the band starts playing. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a marching band kind of thing.
Yeah, they're doing some regular ass high school football
drumline shit.
Yeah, some drumlining.
Rose just kind of wanders to the school party, and she's got the ick. And this kind
she's getting real sick.
And Rose, this kind of chubby black guy shows up, and he's like, "Hey, are you okay, ma'am?" And then she attacks him.
You okay, lady?
Hey, lady.
Jesus. Rose, no. No. You can't do this.
Can't do this. But and then a white guy shows up. His name's Eddie, and he's with his girlfriend with her 2008 ass hair.
Yes. I thought you were about to comment on their car, but I guess that was too dark to see.
No, they get in the car, except Eddie doesn't. And then Eddie's steady.
She fucking gets hurled onto the windshield.
She gets hurled onto the windshield. Damon finds her and pins her down, and then she breaks down. There's no more horses in England. Ah!
Yeah. So thankfully, Rose is not racist. She killed at least 3 people without discrimination.
Yeah,
so.
No discrimination. That's good.
That's good.
They're in bed, or they take her back to Damon's bed, and she's all sweaty. And it's like, humanity. The thing I despise the most is how nice humans are, or something.
Yeah, because she's like, why are you helping me, Elena?
I don't know.
Humans.
Humans are nice, and that's weird.
But and Rose is kind of like, man, I miss being human.
She starts writhing in pain, and Damon shoos Elena out because he's gonna do the deed.
He's gonna kill her.
Tyler wants to talk to Caroline at Caroline's house, and he's like, "Hey, you said that I can kill you in one bite. Why the fuck are you helping me?" And it's like, I don't understand. I could have killed you. And then Caroline hits him with the, "But you didn't."
But you didn't.
And then she kisses, and then they kiss.
Tyler kisses her, and then she drops my favorite out of context line in this whole show so far. Everyone just needs to stop kissing me.
Stop kissing me. And then Rose has horse dreams, and we start laughing.
We start laughing as we're just watching these fucking huge horses, by the way.
Yeah, she's wandering through the fields, and she's in her old British outfit back in the flashback. And there's all these horses, and she's like, "Horses!" And then Damon's
so happy
there,
horses.
and he's using his dream ability that they forgot he had last season, and is making her
he's
dream
in normal
of
clothes too.
He's in normal ass clothes, and he's making her dream of horses because that's the only thing he learned about her.
was horses, and I don't even think he was there to learn about the horses.
I know you like horses, and that's about it. I'm sorry. This is the best I can do.
Elena told me about the horses.
I don't know what other interests you had, but horses are here.
Also, you start to realize without their saddles, horses are kind of ugly looking.
That's mean. Don't be mean.
No. It's just something about seeing a horse where you just see like just the way their spines kind of curve.
Don't be
and
mean
like,
to the horses.
Look, they're not real. They don't have feelings.
Horses don't have feelings. You've heard it here first, folks.
They're not real.
Horses aren't real. Why is this episode so short? I don't know, man. We're getting through it at a pretty decent clip.
We are covering our bases pretty good here.
Wake up from your dream, Rose. Stop dreaming about horses. It's a psychic dream that Damon's giving you because that's the only character trait.
You're in a coma, Rose.
And then she's like, "Will I ever see them again?" And Damon's like, "Horses? No, Trevor.
My family.
My family. You know, the thing I have. The thing I've been wishing for over 500 years of unlife. I want a family. Yeah, but I'm making you dream of horses."
I don't know what your family looks like, but I do have an idea of what horses look like.
I have like an 80% knowledge of what a horse looks like, and I think that's good enough.
This is honestly a good scene, but just the presence of horses makes it funny to me. I don't know why.
It's like the only thing. It's like a it's like an indescript field, and then there's just horses.
And it's just all I can think about is these fucking horses while we're having a genuine heartfelt moment here that's gonna end in tragedy in like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
but it's just
they
horses.
challenge. It's like, oh, you want to have a foot race, and it's like you're gonna cheat because you're running this dream that I'm in, and it's like I'm not gonna cheat. And then he stabs her when they start counting down, and he stabs her at 2.
Stabs her at 2, which I was like, stab her at 2, stab her at 2. It's like, yeah,
yeah.
I was disgustingly happy about the fact that he stabbed her at 2. I don't know why.
Damon uses her body to take to the police and Sheriff Forbes so he can get some credit and get some heat off his ass.
Because he killed the vampire that killed the free people.
Yeah.
And it was her. Damon Salvatore continues to be the best vampire hunter in Spoons.
He's very effective, especially against other vampires.
And that is just continuing to be a bad time for the founders or the council or whatever the fuck their name is.
Jules finds Tyler at the one place everyone hangs out, the Spoons Grill.
They're at Spoons Grill.
Tells her that Caroline killed Mason and that the town's full of at least 2 or more werewolves at once.
And also that Mason's dead.
And Mason's dead, and the werewolves are coming there. So
the werewolves are coming to kill all the vampires that are here because there's vampires here, and it's not just Caroline.
Yeah, and then
I'm your friend.
Damon's yelling at Elena, and he's like, "Why couldn't it have been me? The Jules came to kill me, and I want to die."
I don't want to live anymore, Elena. This sucks.
So Elena hugs him.
I'm not upset.
And Stefan finds out that calling the random phone number that Alaric gave him at one time Alaric was on screen has actually called back John Gilbert. Boop, 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 boop.
Uncle John's back.
Uncle John. I wonder if his fingies are still there. Probably not.
Still got fingers. He might not have fingers still.
Then there's this weird fucking scene where like Damon's just in the middle of the road.
Drunk.
He is 3 sheets to the wind, and he just like this lady pulls over her car to see if he's okay, and then he just gets up and starts drinking.
He's recreating the Chasing Cars music video at night.
And then, as soon as she feels uncomfortable, he compels her to trauma dump.
She cannot move now because he has compelled her.
Yes, and then he just trauma dumps on her.
Trauma dumps on her.
I don't want to be human. I want to be human again. I don't like being a vampire. This sucks. Ah.
I'm gonna have to kill you, but I don't want to kill you, but I'm gonna have to kill you.
And then he's like, fuck it, just run. And then she runs, and then he kills her anyway, and it's like, oh, Damon's back on his shit again.
I'm sorry. This scene should be powerful, but the fact that we broke it down to Damon compels a woman to trauma dump on her.
To trauma dump on her without letting her leave.
Just cuts the entire sales right out of it.
It's like that misinterpretation of that one meme with John Silver and like Anna Jay, where like where like some people thought that he was like forcing her into a corner and mansplaining to her, even though the actual context is like he's making her laugh.
He's drunk and rambling.
He's drunk and rambling, and she is cracking up. But some people think like, oh, he's like forcing her into an uncomfortable situation. That was what Damon was doing.
Yes, that is exactly what Damon was doing. Honestly,
I say we should replace that John Silver meme with this one for guys. Just not get the hint that women they're ranting to don't care.
If there was a screenshot that was specifically with both of them in frame where Damon is ranting and this woman looks uncomfortable, it would be perfect.
My computer lagged for a second. That was weird.
Ah, shit.
Recording's no good.
That pick up though?
It'll just
right.
sound. One bit will go like and then it'll go back to normal.
Okay, but I think I was saying that if we can find a shot, oh my god, I found one. Shot of it's dimly lit, but you can still get the energy of like of mansplaining off of that. I imagine you could light that up a little bit.
I was going to say me drunkenly complaining to someone at a Ben Folds 5 concert.
Yeah, I'm sure you could brighten it up a bit to get it up to like people can visibly see it.
A random woman that I only met like 3 seconds ago. Me telling my life story. Her just trying to go home.
Complaining about the day I had at the drive-thru.
Complaining about the day I had at the drive-thru. A dog.
A dog.
So he's like, that's my secret. I got a secret. I don't like being a vampire. Kills her.
And he kills her, and that's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode.
It was a good episode, but what the fuck is that ending?
That was weird. I feel like, I don't know. It's I guess killing people is like Damon's version of like when you get sad and you just go get drunk or high. Like, oh, I'm back on my shit again.
He gets back on his bullshit.
Back on his bullshit. As for songs, we've got Impossible by Amberlynn.
Oh, hey, Amberlynn again.
Yeah,
but
Amberlynn's back.
It's not one of their covers.
The Last Time by The Daylights.
I feel like we've seen The Daylights a few times on
this.
The
Mall in Misery by Broken Bells.
Never heard of them.
Take Me to the Riot by Stars.
We've seen Stars show up a few times.
Country Lane by Telekinesis. We've seen Telekinesis.
Yeah.
I Like It a Lot by Death Grips. I mean Death Ships. I mean Death Grips.
Oh my god, it was a Death Grips song.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
MC Ride making his debut in The Vampire Diaries.
Be insane.
Right before he dropped ex-military.
Oh yeah, I think this was a few years before ex-military.
And the song that was playing when Damon was trauma dumping this random girl named Jessica, DLZ by TV on the Radio, which kind of felt weird and out of place.
Yeah, that was very out of place.
I like TV on the Radio, but I don't think this fits their vibe.
This did not fit the vibe, no.
No. Well, we're going to keep trying to record these weekly as long as neither of us get sick or predisposed in any kind of way.
Yeah, as long as no more headphones break, we should be able to get out our next episode next week.
Also, Spotify has switched to Riverside as their main editing software, and it sucks, and I hate it, and I want the old one back.
And also, he has to use Chrome exclusively or
only
Edge,
Chrome.
And that's
only Chrome. Not even Edge.
Oh, you don't even have
Chrome.
The option of Edge?
No, just Chrome. I
Just
googled.
Chrome.
It was weird. Sometimes I'll use the search bar on Windows, and I typed in Chrome because sometimes it'll just like get me an app I can use. It's like you could download Chrome on Microsoft Edge
On Bing, you need Bing.
with Bing. You got to get the Bing app. Like, I don't need the fucking Bing app, dude.
So we might be tanking our run on Spotify at this point because what the fuck are they doing?
If worse comes to worse and I can't upload these to Spotify anymore, I'll just upload them to YouTube because more of our viewers are on YouTube. Also, we have viewers, which is weird.
we have gotten like hundreds of views on our Twilight stuff.
We
and
got
that's pretty
hundreds
cool.
of views on our Twilight episode. Also, like for some unknown reason, our average viewer count is up to 30.
Yeah.
And who are you people? Why are you watching this?
And thank you, but also what the hell?
I appreciate it. I just don't understand why. That's different. You're in my weird little corner with my friend, and he's here, and we're both here.
And sometimes wrestling stuff shows up on
Sometimes
here too.
wrestling shows up, and sometimes we talk about like our weird life at like a grocery store or something. Speaking of that, I did something really weird today.
Oh shit, yeah?
I was going to the store because it's going to get hot. So I thought, if I'm going to keep going on walks, I need a water bottle.
Yeah.
So I went to go get a water bottle. And then this random Latino dude, just walks up to me and goes, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, "Oh, where are you going?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to the store." And then he pulled out a 20 and it's like, "Can you give me like a 6-pack of Bud Light?" Or like a 6-pack of Budweiser? And I'm like, okay.
This dude did not look underage, I imagine.
He was older than me. He was like 50.
That's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I don't understand why he couldn't go. Like, it was 3 blocks. Why didn't this guy want to go to the store? And it was just really weird because I've never met him, and he gave me $20 and just expected me to come back.
And you did.
And he was right. I did. I even gave him the proper change.
Hell yeah.
Because I was just being nice. But it was still real weird that happened. I just wanted to talk about it to somebody.
Yeah.
That should do it.
That should do it. You can find us on YouTube and possibly Spotify, but who knows how long that'll last.
It's a shit Spotify.
And also, you can find us on our Tumblrs, Mega Fighter Free for Free, and Ash Nightshade. Also, while I'm at it, let's plug this. If you look for Arc Nightshade on the music review website, Album of the Year, you can find Ash's music reviews if you want.
I am reviewing albums. I reviewed the divisive Avenged Sevenfold album, Life is But a Dream, because it got a not good by Anthony Fantano, and I was just like, I want to see how good it is. I reviewed it, and it got a 58.
Yeah.
Instead of being mid, it's a bunch of good songs and a bunch of bad songs, and they kind of equal 58.
And he's also got reviews of 10,000 Gags, Let's Start Here, a few King Gizzard albums as well.
I mostly just review what I listen to, but if you got anything you want me to listen to, I'll listen to anything. I don't care.
And also, I am eventually going to drag him kicking and screaming into reviewing Aha's Hunting High and Low.
No, I'll review it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just need a good day of music listening to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that should do it.
See you next time. Don't forget to email us so you can get your Matt Burgers.
Yeah.
Your Matt Griddle.
Your Matt Griddle.
See you next time.
Yep.
There you are. Here you go. I saw the prince's tables, and there they were, 4 white horses. And I thought, there are 4 of us. If we will find a lady. Hello, lady.